And welcome everybody to Ed the Pagan Show as we bail into what will be the Antarctic eclipse. It'll be a solar eclipse. Only penguins are going to see it. So all those who remember my old days of the penguins, yeah, we love penguins. But the penguins will see it. But most of us are going to feel the energy of it. And people have been talking a lot about the fire horse energy, which is on February 17th, the same day as uh, the year of the fire horse and the solar eclipse are on the same day. And whether it's cosmological synchronicity, it's magic, it's whatever it is, it's really excited the magical world. You have the blood moon March 3rd. Um, what's interesting because the solar eclipse, the annual solar eclipse, will probably be seen by hardly anyone. A few scientists, people down on Antarctica, and of course, penguins. So you've got that. Beyond that, it's for a lot of people, the energy has been really about changing and how it is. We are shedding the last skin of the wood snake, and now we're going into the fire horse. Uh, that is going to make a huge difference in the speed of things. It's like compression. And of course, it comes out the other side, more or less, with the February 6th um, solar eclipse on the other end. So Fire Horse is a double fire. It starts and ends with solar eclipse. Isn't that pretty amazing? So next year is going to be absolutely fiery. So we're going to expect a lot of energy from that. We're going to expect a lot of heat from that. We're going to expect a lot of change from it. For me, I am going to. There's witches against ice is going to happen on that day. There's a number of rituals happening on that day. And I'm going to teach my first witch college class uh, directly as witch college, the First Amendment for pagans. Because if we're going to change the energy and things like that, I desire, I hope pagans will understand their First Amendment rights to a larger degree. And they're a lot deeper than people think, and they're not as safe as people think. And I think a lot of things are going to get torn away. So that's our first class on February 17th. The crystal webs humming and all of that nature. But people are seeing it, and there's all sorts of memes about it. The number, for me, is just like I'm a rabbit and an Aquarius. This is, as you know, you helped me celebrate my birthday. This has been an astrological bit of turmoil, energetic turmoil. And so, yes. Um, so, what's next? What are we going to act out? How are we going to perform? That's the real question of what's going to happen next. Um, that sort of thing. How are we going to act next? And people have been asking that question pretty hard lately. Um, what are we going to do next? And for me, I'm committing myself to building a pagan library, the great pagan library in Danville, Illinois, and other spaces too, and get back into my book dealing, get back into my joy. And this idea of the fire horse is like this idea of taking things and transforming them faster. Can you take your ideas? Can you take your innovations? Can you take your thoughts and make them faster? That's the energy of it. So, how about you? Could you make them faster? Thank you for everybody who's watching. I think it's pretty interesting. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. And you can see I'm engulfed by my fire horse energy here, and it means a lot. So, what are you going to do this weekend? Friday the 13th tomorrow. What are you going to do with it? What is your branding and fire horse? So that's a big thing. People have asked me what's next on the library. We're going to be announcing more. We started a GoFundMe campaign uh, to raise a few $100s to go in that direction, just proof of concept. We're also got so many promises of books. So when we get our building in the spring, maybe we're planning to come by and drop off amazing reference materials and that. And so you got to understand, one of the things I'm dedicating myself during this fire horse period is to preserve source materials. I'm known as an AI guy, but something that's even more important than AI? Source materials. And we've done a really poor job in our community of preserving our source materials. We've got a couple of libraries in various colleges, the New Alexandrian Library, but we could do more. We have a lot of private collections, and those are always risky. So the Great Pagan Library is a firehouse idea, but it's also the Aquarian idea. What lasts longer than libraries? Not much. They do get burned down, they get attacked, but libraries are in the center of universities. So libraries are the number one thing a culture, a civilization, a thought form can do is begin to form a library. And we're doing that. And that's the year of the fire horse. Uh, there's a lot of energy out there. Tonight, a little later on, we're going to bring you Divination TV. We're going to see, I'm sending out my invitations for the next interviews of people you want to see. If you know who you do or don't, please let me know. And with that, tonight, getting prepared for the fire horse. Be back here at 9 p.m. Central Time for Divination Thursday with Mary Hawk. And so there you go. But have a great day. I hope you enjoy and get ready for the fire horse. What are you going to do?